I'm not going to stop doing it.
You're going to stop doing it, or then the police will be called.
Please call them. It won't be the first time.
If you don't want to follow our expectations,
I'm following them. So you're going, everybody lines up. We'll be lined up here tomorrow.
Yeah, who are your children?
What is wrong with you? That is not okay.
No, is lesbianism okay?
It is. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Why isn't it?
Because you touch children.
I do not touch children.
Yes, because you're all evil.
Oh.
Well, good gosh, the mouth on that one, right? Welcome back to the channel. This is GB Speaks Facts, and today I'm here to speak some facts. Racism still exists, ladies and gents. I know. What a shocker, right? Now, if you've watched my channel, you'd know that Karens and racism go together like PB&J. And this isn't always the case, but when it's a Karen versus a minority, you can bet your bottom dollar they have that racist trap card face down, ready to flip. And in today's video, we have ourselves one of the most wildest, racist, sexist Karens you have ever seen in a while. Do your boy a favor, subscribe to the channel. My goal is to get to 1K by June, guys. Help a brother out, show some love, and join the Karen hunting squad. Also, like the video to help spread the word that is Karens suck. And let me know in the comments below if you think these Karens are racist or not. But enough chit chat. As always, let's roll the clip.
This next video is more extreme uncomfortable cringe than it is freak out, but I think extreme cringe does fall under my purview and my jurisdiction. So loose fit, but this woman is recording another lady who gets uncomfortably close to her in the store and is just being insanely passive-aggressive and up in her business the entire time. You gotta wonder why this lady did this.
She asked me to move so she could view the items I was looking at. As I was shopping, she began to reach past me to view items I was looking at. I told her I would be a minute, so she probably should go around, and she stood there watching me and tapping on her basket and taking deep breaths. Every time I would move down, she would move right next to me. I'm not sure why was it so hard to go shop in another area until I was done. Eventually, she goes around to try to get in front of me, but my basket was blocking the aisle. You can hear her run her basket into mine twice and say I need to get around. Listen.
Now, this one hits close to home as a black man going shopping. There's a certain time where the business is ever so kind to give you your own personal shopping assistant, right? It's great. They hover over you and they take a long and hard look at everything you touch just to make sure that it is in the best possible condition for when you steal it. I mean, purchase it. Sorry. And did I forget to tell you the service is free? Jokes aside, look at her face, guys. Just take a look here. This is the textbook supporting of Jim Crow and redlining old racist lady energy. Just plain and simple. This is not prejudice. She, with every fiber in her body, which probably isn't much, believes that minorities are probably all thugs and thieves. Like, unless she is hoping the lady puts down that one handbag that she wants or something, there's no reason to hover over people getting in their private space. Keep it moving, right? If she's racist or not, I'm going with yes, but let me know in the comments below.
Another episode of almost borderline comical bigotry, just so ridiculous that I thought it was fake when I watched it. But actually, there's a follow-up video that the girl does right after this. She explains everything that happened. This is completely real, and obviously, we are not endorsing a single word this woman says. She is acting heinously.
Hey, what is wrong with you? That is not okay.
No, is lesbianism okay?
It is. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Why isn't it?
Because you touch children.
I do not touch children.
Yes, because you're all evil.
You're evil. God doesn't want you to talk talk that way to people. Do you go to church? Oh, I'll record you all day.
Do you go?
Oh, sweetheart.
You know who I work for? You know who I work for? Do you know who I am?
No, nobody knows who you are. Okay, great.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking to people this way.
No, sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
I'm actually very proud. Are you the manager? Yes, I'm the manager. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need your name.
My business card is right there, but
Where is it? No, let me have it.
We're so sorry. No, it's not you.
So after this video went kind of viral on TikTok, obviously a lot of people wanted to know what the backstory was with this lime green menace to society. So she got a ton of questions about what the backstory was and what had happened. She decided to make a follow-up video explaining everything in pretty solid detail. So let's see what she has to say.
You know, it's these type of people that make people of faith look bad. I think these people are cultists more so than religious, because despite one's views on another person's way of living, God teaches to love everybody. And this lady has nothing but hate in her heart. Also, how the heck did it go left field calling them Geppettos because they are lesbian? Like, that's just crazy. But I can tell you, the non-feminists, like short, red-haired lesbian women, are the coolest and most down-to-earth people you're ever going to meet, and I would have kicked her out of the Starbucks if I owned this place. It's these type of white people, I'm sorry to say, that give other white people who live their lives and treat people just like people look bad, and they need to deal with racist arguments when they've never been racist a day in their life. It's not fair. And you'll notice the archetype for these kind of racist people are usually older white ladies from a time where colored people could not drink at the same water fountain, and they're just still stuck in their ways. This does not apply to all older people, but there is a correlation for sure, in my opinion.
But wait, there's more.
The lady who actually filmed this made a follow-up video, and if you voted that this Karen for some reason was not racist, then you're gonna change your mind after this one. Let's just watch.
So here is a part 2 to the crazy Starbucks lady video. I just want to preface this by saying that my partner and I very, very rarely participate in PDA in public. We were not holding hands. We were not all over each other. We were just standing next to each other. We know better. We, especially in a place that's not always accepting of the queer community, we were being safe. It's just a choice that we've made. So anything that she said to us was based on an assumption. Yes, it was correct, but no, it was not based off of a behavior that we were displaying. So we were getting ready to get on a cruise ship, and we decided to stop at Starbucks on the way. We walked in and everybody was looking in this woman's direction, which in a Starbucks, it's kind of weird because usually people are minding their own business, maybe getting some work done. So when we approached the counter, we heard the woman making very racist comments using racial slurs. She was saying anybody that was a person of color was a product of the devil, and that we were all sitting in the presence of the devil and not doing anything about it. And then she approached an Asian customer in the store and said that the Asian community brought COVID over here to kill all of our people, and that they were evil and creations of the devil. And so that's when my partner stepped in and said something, and that's when I started recording. So she was not provoked by anybody, and when she was recording, when I started recording, that's what you saw. And then after that, not much came of it. The police were called. The manager was quick to remove her. The video is only a minute long, so trust me, things happened quickly. The Starbucks employees were absolutely incredible to us and did a very good job handling the situation.
So not only is she prejudiced against people's sexual preference, she also is an equal opportunity racist, which... would that make her not racist technically? Like, if she went for the black employees, she sent a stray at the Asian customer. It seems she doesn't like any type of minority, possibly not even herself. But jokes aside, she is a full-fledged Klan member for sure. I'm gonna need to give her 2 points for this one. So it's like 3-0 for racist over not racist. And this is not looking good for you, Karens. Let's roll the next clip.
This is a small part of a much larger conflict between this guy, the parent of some children who attend this school, and the principal, who has decided that nobody who lines up too early to get their kids is allowed to be there and they're going to be trespassed. She calls the police on this guy. There's court orders. There's a whole crazy backstory to this. And I will be doing a reckoning video on this as well because I think it is fascinating. But let's take a look at the initial confrontation where the principal came up and tried to scold him for lining up too early. You can see there that there are tons of other cars doing it as well.
Car line expectations, you're in line too early. 12:20 for early release days, 2:30 for regular days.
Yeah.
Communicated it several times.
One time, but I'm coming to get my kids. I mean,
I understand that, but we're blocking traffic right now.
I expect you to tell every one of these cars.
I will tell every single
I'm
one.
I'm gonna pull back around and park over here and watch, and make sure you tell every one of them.
We set the expectations for safety, and I need you to follow them. That's all.
I'm following them.
If we can't get adults to follow directions, how are we going to get kids to follow directions?
To pick my. What if I wait till about 4 o'clock to come get them? How would you be complaining about that too? At least I'm here early enough to get them. I'm not gonna stop doing it.
You're gonna stop doing it, or then the police will be called.
Please call them. It won't be the first time.
If you don't want to follow our expectations,
I'm following them. So you going? Everybody lines up. We'll be lined up here tomorrow.
Yeah. Who are your children?
My children are the Hannahs.
The Hannahs?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make sure that I communicate the expectations to you guys so that we have that paper trail, and so that when I have to call the police and have them write you a ticket for blocking traffic.
I'm not blocking any traffic. I'm not blocking any traffic.
Car line expectations.
I'm not blocking any traffic.
Get in line until 12:20.
They were blocking traffic.
Just because you got here
so
first.
You want me to wait at the Ingalls parking lot? That's not safe.
I want you not to come to campus.
So how? I live 15 minutes from here. How do I know I'm going to be here right on your time?
Please follow expectations like adults.
I'll be here tomorrow at the same time.
If you're here at the same time tomorrow, I'll call the police. So please
go ahead and call them.
Come at the same time.
I'm still not so sure on the racist part, but the man driving, I guess, is black or just brown or something. All we gotta go off of is a hand, but I do see a little bit of color and maybe he came back from vacation. I don't know. Regardless, she is most certainly a full-fledged Karen. Like, there's no moon out. Like, this dude is 5 minutes early. What the fuck do you want him to do? Like, I had to swear on that one. You want him to spin the block a few times just for jokes, causing traffic or something? Like, I don't understand. If he was the only person there and he was right at the turn spot just chilling, okay, I get it. You're probably blocking the way and the path to get into this place, but clearly there is a huge line and he's in the dead set middle. Like, why go for the guy in the middle? If someone is to blame, it's the person probably at the back or the person probably at the front. And if anything, regardless, he made a good point. Why are you just pointing him out? Technically, everyone there needs to be getting a warning or something. But you gonna call the cops on this, brother? Nah, I changed my mind. She might have picked up a pitchfork and a torch at some point in her life. Maybe threw out a few, go back to where you came from, and this is America in her days. That is a straight 4 to 0, off to the gulag to all y'all Karens. Wowzers, that second one in the Starbucks came with guns blazing. But what do you guys think? Are any of these Karens racist, or are they just plain old Karens? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2 is a no-brainer, and if you say otherwise, then we might need to look at you a bit funny. But for the other ones, I'd love to hear it. Subscribe to the channel, help a brother get to that 1K, like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'm off to hunt more Karens for the squaw. GB out this bitch. Peace.